Hey guys, Karen here. Just checking in. It's my 1 month surge anniversary. Can't believe it's already been a month, but then at the same time, it feels like a lifetime. Some numbers first. The first time I made a video was last Friday. Today is July 5th, Sunday, July 5th. So it's my 1 month. I had it June 5th. And I started my weight loss journey at 347. However, day of surgery, I weighed 326. Today, this morning, I got on the scale and I'm at 300. I'm like, just one more. But that's okay. I am happy with that. I have had some challenges since surgery. Like I talked about in my last video, I had really bad problems for about a week with pressure right here. And then I would just burp and burp and burp. And I felt like I just couldn't. Nothing was comfortable to eat. This last week, I've had the same problem. I feel like it's getting worse, but it's not pressure gas anymore. It's just anything that I eat, anything that I drink just does not settle well. I don't throw up. I've thrown up twice, and both times were my stupid own fault from eating dumb things. This second time was I had a filet mignon steak. I was just craving like red meat because I hadn't really had any. And I was just like, gosh, I think it was the iron I needed. I should have probably just taken an iron supplement, something. But I went and got a filet. I was like, a filet is like so tender. I took 2 tiny baby bites, chewed them up. I didn't even swallow them because like what was left in my mouth after chewing and chewing, I just spit that part out and came right back up. And I actually threw up in my car all over myself. So that was really fun drive home. At least I was by myself. But yeah, I mean, I am fine until it comes to eating. When I know that a meal is coming up, I kind of have a mini meltdown. I just get really depressed. Like this morning I got up and when I get up in the morning, I try to have a really positive attitude. Like, okay, this is what I'm going to have for breakfast. It's going to be fine. Today's going to be different because the whole gas thing passed. The gas pressure thing passed in a week. And so maybe this morning I'll get up and it'll be different. And it's probably been a week and a couple of days where I've just been uncomfortable with anything that I eat. Cottage cheese, Jello, even sugar-free popsicles. I'm just like, it's just uncomfortable. So I'm hoping I go to my surgeon on Tuesday and it's my first post-op appointment. So I'm really excited because I do have a lot of questions, and I also feel like so many people have so much better rapid weight loss than I have. And I'm not doing anything that I shouldn't be doing, I don't think. I mean, I'm not eating anything that I shouldn't be eating. I'm not heavy duty exercising yet, but I do walk and everything. He did want me to wait about a month before he said, okay, you can exercise a whole ton, just because he wants to make sure that our water intake is good and all that stuff before we start, like regular, what am I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say. Super active exercise regime, which I'm excited because I bought all the Zumba tapes when I knew that I was having surgery. So I want to get into Zumba and start doing those. And so I'm just kind of waiting for his stamp of approval. As far as changes, it's crazy. My clothes are getting looser and looser just by looking in the mirror. I was able to buy a shirt size down. I'm in like a 3X men's. So disgusting. And I bought a 2X shirt for 4th of July and it fit. And normally I have to like stretch out all my shirts. Like in the morning I'll put them on and then I'll like stretch them out on the counter, and so they don't look all clingy, and it's horrible. And I didn't have to do that. It's kind of crazy because it's like I started to do it and then I was like, oh wait, I don't have to do this. It doesn't look horrible. But yeah, so yesterday was 4th of July and we went to Stadium of Fire, which I live in Springville, Utah. So we have this huge thing at BYU Stadium, and that was really fun. Journey played, and I was really worried about the heat and am I going to get enough water and, blah, 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 and eating. But thankfully yesterday, that was a cute hair move. Yesterday it was so nice. Like it was a little bit overcast. It was a little bit windy. I just drank water the whole time, and then my family, we went out to Denny's afterwards, which I just got a ham and egg omelet, and that's what so it was just a ham and egg omelet. I made sure to ask that they don't put any additives into their eggs, because IHOP, if you guys don't know, IHOP puts pancake batter into their eggs. So we, as weight loss patients or gastric bypass patients, should not have their scrambled eggs. If you ask them, they'll do them regularly. But if you just ask for eggs or an omelet or anything like that, they do put pancake batter into them. So be careful of that. You'll get sick. I haven't done it, but I heard one of my girlfriends told me, don't ever do that. It's bad. So you just have to make sure when you go out to fast food that you ask it, you know, your eggs are not, and nothing's added to them. And a lot of times restaurants just do like the egg beaters. So, and those are fine. But yeah, I had a ham and cheese and egg omelet, and I took one bite, and it just doesn't settle right. I don't get sick. I don't throw up. I don't feel nauseous. It's just like, it doesn't feel good. It does not. And I don't want to push through that, because what if it does make me sick? What if another bite makes me sick? Or what if, so I just don't mess with it. If it doesn't make me feel good, I just stop. For lunch today, I just made some little wonton pizzas, just little wontons, and then you put some olive oil on them. Excuse me. Olive oil, pizza sauce, mozzarella cheese, and pepperoni, and 2 bites, and I was like, okay, this is not settling either. So it's hard. For me, it kind of gets depressing a little bit. I know it'll all be worth it, but I do call my mom, who has had the surgery, like I mentioned before, and have my mini meltdowns. And she had it so long ago that she doesn't remember a lot of this stuff. But she knows. I mean, she dumps. She, you know, she'll eat too much and something will get stuck sometimes, or she'll just get sick from eating too much, or so she gets it. I think that's what makes me feel comfortable. But even my 2 sisters that haven't had it and that are normal weight, they're super, super supportive and listen to me whine and complain. And they're really supportive about what they eat around me, which I think is hilarious, because I don't care. I really don't. You know, they're like, oh, well, we want to have something that you can have. I'm like, well, I can't really have anything, so at least not right now, just because I don't feel great. But yeah, it's been a journey already. Like I said, it feels like way longer than a month, but it has been a month exactly today. I'm really excited for more changes, for what's happening. One thing that I do notice that I guess surgeons and people say that you'll have is super dry mouth. And then I feel like I get bad breath from that. But I just carry around those little Wisp toothbrushes. I like have a bag of them that I got at Walmart in my purse, and those seem to help a lot. Tic Tacs are sugar-free calorie. I think there's like 2 calories or 3 calories per Tic Tac. So I always have those. But yeah, so I'm really excited. I am having some kind of not fun problems, but I try to stay really, really positive, and I, you know, and I know that this is just a stage. I know that I'm still super new pre-op or post-op, and you know that it's going to take me a while to figure out my body and figure out what it likes and what it doesn't like, and things like that. So that's my 1-month surgiversary update. Hope you guys had fun watching it. Like I said before, if you guys have any questions or comments or anything, I am more than happy to talk. I think, like I mentioned in my last video as well, so much of my strength and education has come from watching YouTube videos of you guys that have had the surgery before me, and I love them. I watch them religiously. If I ever have a question, I'll just type it into YouTube and see if somebody's made a video on it. So if you guys have any questions or, you know, anything, please let me know. I'm more than happy to talk. I'm more than happy to answer questions or just talk in general. I mean, if you guys are having the same issue that I'm having and your surgeon has given you suggestions of what it may be, share, because you know, sometimes I struggle with it. Like, I know I'm not the only one going through it, but sometimes when you're going through it, you're like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. I hate it. Am I the only one suffering? But like I said, I stay really positive, and I know that this is just a stone on the road, stepping road to getting to where I'm going. So hope you guys all had a wonderful 5th of July. It is the 5th of July. 4th of July. Had a great weekend and relaxed and ready to go back to work on Monday. So have a great day, and I will hopefully talk to some of you soon. Have a good one. Bye.